Bye, everybody. Stay with me for a second here. We get this thing rolling. It's being a real pain in the butt right now. This tripod, everything's moving everywhere. I think we finally got it stable, which is great. Okay, I think we're ready to rock here, everybody, on the live show. We're back. We'll see how it goes. There we go. I think that's better. Where is it? Let's make sure we're on the right one. We're back in a second. I believe we're just uploading. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, let's make sure everything's turned on. All messages. I think we're rolling now. I think the camera's in. I think everything's good. Yep. Okay. We're back after that little technical difficulty. So, starting again. This is first meal of the day, lunch with leftovers, and it will be in a few minutes. I'm just prepping up the marinade for tonight's dinner. Just getting our garlic nice and finely chopped. Hey, Nutella, what's good? Yeah, I started horizontal on the live feed. I was horizontal for about 8 minutes, and there was nothing. So the YouTube recommendation of going vertical apparently is the way to go for the live, because I was live and the word wasn't getting out that we were live. And now I see the feed is getting out in there to the shorts feed and the live feed, so we're good. So unfortunately I gave the intro earlier about what I'm doing. Let's start again. I'm doing a lunch leftover, but I'm also prepping dinner. I'm making chicken souvlaki for dinner. So I'm just starting up here, getting this garlic down really fine, almost to a paste. And it looks like the storm has cleared up outside. So we're pretty good here. It's pretty fine on the garlic chop. There we go. Looking good. Solid. I have my container. There it is. Bring all of that in. Nice little garlic. Want to get it all. Okay. Just getting this stuff prepped up before I get into the chicken. I'll get a little towel ski here. Okay, olive oil. I need about, I'm going to say for that chicken, what do I have there? 1, 2, 3, there's 4 chicken breasts. I'm going to need about 1/4 cup, maybe a little bit more. There we go. Should be sufficient right there. Now, I was short on the oregano. Sounds like one of those are broken. My oregano is at the end. I don't even have a teaspoon, so I'll use whatever's in there. I'm going to have to reload. On that, but I'm going to sub in some Italian seasoning. Okay. Boom! A little bit of pepper. And salt. I'm not going to put too much. That's a pinch. It's another pinch. Boom! And another pinch. Now this one, right here, this ingredient. If I have any Greeks watching right now, they're about to cringe. They're about to cringe with what's going to happen right here, what I'm about to do. Okay? I've got my little pickle juice. Now, that's going to be about 1/4 cup. And I'll just put that away. I'm going to be like, what the hell did he just do? Be like, yeah. I don't know what I did. If I bruised my finger or something under there. The other one. Anyway, 1/4 cup of pickle juice in there. All the Greeks just went, what's he doing? What's he doing? They're cringing right there. Lemon. I've got the half. And I've got a full. I've got some garlic here on the table. I want to I want to get that up and running and into the bowl. I could pull out the juicer, but all of a sudden I'd be dirtying something else, and I'm tired of cleaning today. I'm tired of cleaning. Got it all. Let's use this one. Trying to keep all the seeds out of there, but the seeds go in, so be it. We're going to need some more lemon afterwards. I'm going to be making a fresh tzatziki sauce, but I'm going to do that on tonight's live. This is just a prep for tonight's live session. So I'm using 1.5 lemons because I'm going to use all the chicken breasts that I have behind me, the 4 of them, okay? Otherwise, I would use 1 and that would be sufficient. Good. What you can even do is, if you have a fork, if you don't have a juicer or a press or whatever you want to call it, grab a fork and go old school, because look how much juice is left in there. Okay, if you don't have the power in your hands, like obviously I didn't right there, I couldn't get a good grip, but I just gave an excuse. No excuses, cook like a champion. So get yourself a fork and just, man, get it all. It's not like food and is cheap in the grocery store, so get out every last drop that you can from everything. And if you have to go back to your other ones, there, look at that. Look at all that juice that's left in there. Come on. Look at all that juice. My gosh. That almost went to waste. Let's do the other one as well. Make sure we get it all. Look at that. There's juice coming everywhere. Everywhere. Okay. Now I think we did a good job of getting all of that. Let's scrape that garlic. We're not wasting anything in terms of herbs or garlic, whatever we can. Let's just get it all. Let's watch that. Look at that, right up on there. Whatever we can, down. We're not wasting. We're not wasting. I don't care about wasting a little drop of juice, but that garlic and the herbs, we're not wasting it. Absolutely, it's good lemon juice. So there's our shakeroo. Now, if I had some fresh oregano, man, that would be great. But I used dry, that's okay. I used what I had with a little bit more Italian seasoning, because that's what I had. Okay, done, ready. Good. So, before I get on to lunch, let's get that chicken. I'm just going to move this a little bit further to the side. Now, it was nice when I had it on the horizontal. You guys would have been able to see everything, but it wasn't working in the feed. So I called an audible really quick, and we went back to vertical. We went back to vertical. We did what we had to do. Get this so we can get this a little pat dry first, our chicken. So chicken does not need to be boring, and I don't like eating boring, bland food. Even when we're eating healthy, it's nice to cook it up. Oops, wrong one. I should have it over there. It's nice to cook it up and have good, flavorful food. So we're going to be cutting these in cubes. Dry enough. Good there. Good there. Good there. So we've got four really good sized chicken breasts. Okay. So depending on how you want to start out, I'm just going to move that towel so I can not dirty it. You can always, if you look at your chicken breast underneath, if you've got that nice fillet and you want to take that out, nice fillet just like that. Okay. And leave that aside, and if you can find on the other chicken breast and the little piece out, do it. And same thing right here. Now, if you have a smaller knife, a fillet knife, you can do that. Take it out, because this is also going to help our chicken. We want nice, even cubes when we're going to be skewering this up. Okay, so move all these guys to the side first. Those are our 4. We can even clean up a little bit of this We don't need that. A little extra. Could be a little extra flavor on there. We don't want it. We don't need it. Hey Karen, I just saw the comments. It's when my hands are like this, it's a little tougher. So I'm going to do cubes, okay? So what I'm going to do is almost square this off first. Square it off. So that way I'm left with something like that, so I can get almost even squares, okay? And I'll show you the ones that I've got. Let's see that camera angle. You can see, I'll get a little closer here. I should angle the camera down, but I'll try that. Check that out. Those are our squares right now, okay? So I want to try and keep our chicken. In fact, I think I can still use this hand. Actually, I'm going to use, watch this, I'm going to use my wrists. I'm going to use my wrists to angle down. Look at that. Helps a little bit, I think. Save me having to go wash the hands, okay? So once those are cubed off like that, I can simply square off and do the other pieces from that breast. That one's a little one. Not bad, okay? We'll do the same thing up here. We'll almost square it off that way and square it off again. And we've got nice cubes. So if you guys are fans of, I don't know if you're fans of Greek food, I love souvlaki. Give me some chicken or some lamb, and we're rocking, okay? So the thicker parts, look at that. Now I've been to some restaurants where when they make chicken souvlaki, the pieces are just ginormous. So it's all personal preference. Like some of them would have chunks that are bigger than that. But I'm squaring everything off. If you came to my restaurant, you would be happy with the portions that you're receiving. I can assure you of that. Just like this, our chicken is done, just like that. So let's move this off. I'm going to give a quick little rinse-a-rooney to my hand before I get in that chicken. Actually, you know what? Why would I do that? There's no need to. There's no need to do the rinse. I don't need to do a rinse-a-rooney when we're using all this marinade. So this is good. This way, now this chicken's gonna be able to marinate, right? It's about, call it 3 o'clock Eastern, thereabouts. So I can leave this marinate ideally 2 hours. So I'd be good to go by about 5 o'clock, but I'm not gonna be eating at 5 o'clock. So anyways, let's get it all in, this nice marinade. Look at that, perfect. I say perfect because it was able to get almost full coverage here. And once I mix it up, it's gonna be great. So again, get all of our garlic, get it all out. We did all the prep work, we gotta get it in the bowl. I've gotta get it in the bowl. Okay. Now we can give this a mix-a-rooney. This is delicious. This is the mixture of olive oil, lemon juice, some herbs, and my secret ingredient was that pickle juice. But don't tell the other Greeks, because the other Greeks find out about that, they're going to get really upset. So we'll keep that between everybody that's right here. There we go. So we're set, okay? Now some would put this right inside a plastic bag. You can if you want to. I'm happy with the bowl. I don't need to worry about potential leakage. So I'm just going to give a quick wash-a-rooney. Wash-a-rooney is done. We're good. Okay. So the beauty is now, since that's done, when I come back on the live later on for the dinner, our chicken's done. We're going to skewer it up later on, of course. We're going to wrap that first. But when we're able to skewer that off, before we do that, we'll make our tzatziki sauce. I haven't decided yet what we're going to put with it, whether it's just going to be some grilled vegetables, whether we're going to have some potatoes tonight. Say I don't know. I haven't thought that far in advance yet. So let's get that all sealed up, and there it is. That's our chicken souvlaki, marinating, beautiful, gonna have a lot of flavor, tender, in the fridge. Oh boy. All right. Let's just give that a quick little wipe-a-rooney to clean what we have on that counter already and get it in the trash, okay? Right over there. Let's bring this thing in. Let's turn that on. Just get it heating up a little bit, okay? Good. Toss these two. We want room. We want space while we're cooking. We want to keep it semi-clean. And then we're good to go. So now, on to lunchtime. Lunchtime, this is called breakfast. We'll call it meal number 1 of the day, okay? Let's get pan. Heat's on. So I've got the leftovers. I'm gonna get some parsley right now because, to be honest with you, last night I forgot to add the parsley in. My bad. And this is already washed, I know, because I washed it last night. Parsley, that'll be plenty. So I learned a few tricks over time. If you wrap it in a little damp paper towel, take all the air out of the bag, and then seal it up and put it back in the fridge, it lasts a lot longer. And I'll do that with as much as I can, because I hate wasting the herbs. I really do. Apparently I didn't seal it. I've got the world's worst sealable bag that doesn't seal. Look at this. I bought the no-name. I bought the no-name. He said, my goodness, come on. Maybe it's because my finger is bandaged up, I don't know. That's okay, we're good now. We got it on the second go. In it goes. So we're gonna leave one little piece for our garnish later. We'll chop this guy down. It's gonna be a nice one. It's a good midday meal, and better to do these on the weekends if you're not working on the weekends, and you can do it. And it's certainly better than going to a restaurant and paying about 18 times the price when you can do it at home. So if you're cooking in bulk, the next day you can try and use something as a leftover to make what could be a brand new dish, have a brand new flavor. But last night I did chicken with those tomatoes, asparagus, and the fresh homemade pesto sauce. So if you weren't on last night's live, go back, please check that one out, and you'll see the easy recipe for the pesto. Pesto sauce is amazing, and that's what I'm going to be adding on top of the salmon here today. Okay, parsley, good. I'm just going to get some bowls and some plates wherever we can for our prep work, and we'll get a few more tomatoes. Even though we have tomatoes, we're going to get a few more. That'll be nice right there. Plenty. Okay. We've cut that, so let's get cooking. A little bit of oil. We're going to get a little butter too. And just a little butter. Not too much. We don't want too much. Just give that oil a few seconds. And in the meantime, we're going to prepare the other tomatoes. So I don't have a lot tonight, or I should say right now, so I'm not going to do anything fancy. Oh, I almost lost a couple right there. If you want to get fancy, take those tuck them close together if you want, but sometimes by the end of getting that done, if your knife can't make it, you're kind of done. So you have to pull it over the edge. But I'm not doing a lot, so we'll just slice them up this way right now. You could also leave these whole, but they may splatter a little bit. Okay, good. How's our oil? Excellent. Salmon. So this is a lot of salmon that I still have, which I think is fantastic. Okay, let's take it. I'm going to put this piece over there for now. I'm not going to eat all this. So now I can put this one back in. This way I get one more serving. Now, I could do the whole salmon. What do you guys think? Should I do the whole salmon? It doesn't look like that big a piece, does it? I think we're going to do it. So let's do that. Why not? It looks like a big piece of salmon, but what the heck am I? What are we kidding here? Let's eat it. Let's go. Salmon looking good. Back in. So we've got basically everything that we need out. I'm even going to chop up the asparagus. I'm going to leave 3 strands though. I'm going to leave 3 strands whole. Okay? Just get that oil going. Nothing there is level. Asparagus ready. Tomatoes ready. Everything's ready. This is great. And then I'm going to add in the broccoli. Leftover broccoli as well. Okay. Hey, Psycho! Thanks so much. Appreciate you. And thanks for being the replay crew, too. I see it. I see it. You're going back and watching those videos on the replay. I really appreciate that. That's so nice of you to do. So this is leftover lunch right now. Okay. I won't use a whole lemon. There's no need. But let's get that. Boy, I'm having trouble squeezing. For some reason, this finger is cut. This one's bruised. What the hell's going on here? I'm breaking down. I'm breaking down. So I like to re-season leftovers. We like to re-season leftovers. I think I just exited out by mistake. I hope not. Okay, I thought I had the chat back. I'm trying to, there we go. Now I'm back. Okay. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. Appreciate that. You are supporting the team for sure. So, really important when we're doing this. Okay, we want to re-season, so I don't put too much salt, just a pinch, not a punch. Boom! Some pepper. Boom! See, I can't even use my proper finger to grab my herbs. And there's some Italian seasoning. Boom! Let's get a little stick of butter. So could we put this in the microwave for a minute? Absolutely. Is it going to taste the same as it is right now? Absolutely not. A little butter in there. Microwave food, it's great in a pinch, don't get me wrong, it really is, but I think I exited out again. My goodness. I don't know what is going on with the hands. All right. And we're going to be able to baste in a minute. That skin's going to get nice and crispy as well. Or I should say re-crispy, because it was crispy from the night before. So that's nice right there. Look at that. Get it back on that heat. And we've got everything else here that's ready to go. This is going to be a spectacular first meal of the day. I would say, how do we follow it up and make it better? Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to have the chicken souvlaki tonight. We're going to have chicken souvlaki. So let's just give that. Make sure we're not sticking. Nice. Saw a little bit of sizzle. And then our asparagus as well. Let's move that out. I want to get these all in together. Perfect. I lost one again. So that's it. So we've got some leftovers with a few additions in there, a few new tomatoes. I've got broccolis in there as well, leftover broccoli, so I want to use those up. And then I've got a few extra asparagus too. We're looking good here. Let's do a little, if we have enough butter in there, we'll get a little bit of a base here. I should be trying to, I'm going to try and reverse it, so that way you guys can see it. Would normally not throw butter and oil towards me in the face like this, but I think we're going to make it here. We're not have too much splattering going on. Adds all the flavor back in. Nice. I'll tell you what, for leftovers, that's going to be spectacular. Especially when that pesto sauce gets on there. It's dynamite. Pesto is dynamite. Just going to give that a couple more minutes. I love the sizzle. Woo! We'll get our pesto sauce ready. I mean, there's not much to get ready about it. It's just going to go on top. But we're going to make this dish look like we're out at a restaurant for lunch. Okay? Okay. Salmon. Salmon's popping. Let's get that out. Ooh, crispy skin, I like it. I'm going to move that skin out of there because I wasn't really looking to have that in my veggies, but I want it. I'm going to eat it. All right, we're not deglazing either. A little bit more oil. Give that just a few seconds to blend. In go the veggies. Broccolis. Little pinch of salt. Boom! Little pinch of pepper. Boom! Some more Italian seasoning. Boom! Little touch of balsamic. Those don't need much time because remember, it's just leftovers. And I just realized that I didn't put in my 3 asparagus on the side. I wanted to heat those up. They won't take long. Okay, let's use this. We don't need that right now. But I will eat the skin, the crispy skin on the fish. Spectacular. Okay, that's almost done. Nice. Great. We're ready to finish up our plate right here. Off, unplug. right. Let's move this right aside. Bring in that. Bring in our 3 asparagus. All of a sudden, I'm going to have a lot of vegetables. Oop, almost lost that. We don't want to lose that. Now the pesto. Of course, the pesto is optional in here. You don't need it. Just a couple of our tomatoes right up on top for some added color in there. That Band-Aid is not sticking there. Okay, parsley. This Band-Aid is going to come off. Man, if I was in a restaurant and I didn't have a glove on, I'd be getting fired right now. I'm not too worried for myself, though. Okay, there it is. That's our, my gosh, okay. I've had enough. It's coming off right there. Had enough. Woo! I should take that off that heat. That's it right there. Leftovers for lunch. Salmon. Did we really just do that? Lost a tomato. Set it down on that pesto. Okay, as I was saying, that's leftovers. Leftover veggie, a few extra added in, a little bit more flavor. Pesto sauce, made last night, leftover for today. Salmon, leftover from a couple of days ago, reheated, reseasoned. It looks like a brand new dish because the other night I didn't have pesto sauce for the salmon, but all of a sudden now I've got some nice herby vegetables. I've got a nice salmon that's reseasoned with a fresh pesto sauce. I mean, boom! I'm gonna eat like a champ right here. Let's try it. Let's try it. I mean, the biggest thing for me is this pesto. I can't get enough. So we'll try just a little bit of the pesto with this first bite of salmon. That's it right there, everybody. Nice piece of salmon with pesto, some veggies. It's not a boring lunch. It was made with leftovers. It looks fantastic. It looks like a really big piece of salmon now, though. We'll see if I end up eating it all. Good likelihood that I will. Yeah. Okay, that's it for today. You're going to come back on in about 4 hours, I think, for live dinner with our chicken souvlaki. It's already marinating in the fridge, so be sure to come back and check that out too, especially if you're watching on replay. Until next time, boom! Woo! Oh, that looks like a good lunch.